You can't tell me it's too expensive. You can only tell me that it's a stupid idea.
No, I'm allowed to be here until the police come.
Ethics just hold me back. You know, like friends who stop me from driving after I drank too much.
Two dumb babies.
I love good NASA slander, man. That's fucking my favorite. With Willie Simon and Eric Friedman.
I would like all of you to know we're not in this together.
How do I look? Presentable?
Yeah.
Podcast ready?
Repping Hawaii.
Yeah, dude. I'm always repping something, you know. You know me. Always repping
Hawaii.
stuff.
What's the other? Budweiser.
Yeah, Budweiser.
Those are the two main ones.
The
you
Crips. All kinds of shit.
You gotta rep something.
Yeah. We rep Two Dumb Babies, dude. Welcome back to
yeah.
Two Dumb Babies.
We're back. Happy New Year.
The only gang with a podcast.
I don't know. Do gangs have? There's got to be some gang member podcasts.
There's probably
out
some
there,
gang member
which actually
podcasts, but not like a gang sponsored podcast. You know, there's not like a Crips podcast sponsored
network?
by
Or
the Rolling 60s or something like that.
Oh,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like they're not like a network. That'd be pretty cool though.
Maybe.
I would listen to the Crip podcast. You can't listen to both Blood and Crip podcasts though.
I don't know. You want to
no
get both sides of
loyalty.
the story?
Yeah, that's true.
Sounds-
It's like watching rival football teams. You know what I mean?
like
You're
the-
like, I don't really have skin in the game.
I don't know. Truth somewhere in the middle.
Yeah. I just like the rivalry.
Yeah.
I'm just a fan of rivalries.
That would be. Would they just be telling their take on the world, or are they just talking
Maybe
about
they're giving,
being a Crip?
I think they're giving tips on how to Crip better. You know, like, hey, make sure the girls packing coke are shirtless so they don't steal anything. That's a great note.
That'd be, yeah.
Sea Dog.
There's for sure some just like crime podcasts about how to do crime.
Yeah, is there?
Probably.
We should find some.
Sounds right.
That would be a good podcast to start. I want to start a crime podcast on how to do crime.
Yeah.
Like just me. I don't know how to do crime, but I'd be like, hey, make sure you're doing.
They're all like, if I were to do the crime.
I'd be like, bring a welding torch or something. That's probably useful in stealing. I don't know.
How to break out of jail if you were to, have to do that.
Yeah.
Don't
I'd be
do
like,
any
put
of
a
this
file in a cake. It'd just be stuff I saw in like Shawshank Redemption.
stuff. You've never done any.
Yeah,
of this
never. A crime podcast with Willie Simon.
Yeah, I'll just do a podcast, or I've got the Anarchist Cookbook. We'll just read the Anarchist Cookbook.
I like that. How to steal a car. You rip open the bottom and you start shoving wires together.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
First, you have to go find the car.
Yeah.
Then you have to assemble a team.
Yeah.
Preferably with some stars.
Yeah. They have to be all different races. You gotta get one of each.
You gotta find people you want to become family with.
Yeah. You need a hot girl to distract security. You need a techie girl who's secretly hot when she takes off her glasses.
You need the smart guy who's not even there. He's just on a computer hacking into the other cars.
Yeah. You need a bruiser.
He's just a big strong guy.
Just a big strong guy.
Like.
He'll probably die in the second robbery before the big third robbery you do.
Yeah. And then you're going to have to get his brother to come be your new bruiser to avenge his brother.
You need a leader who's going to turn out to be the bad guy in the end. Before you jack a car, make sure you announce yourself so no one knows, no one's confused on what's going on. Hey, I'm going to break into this car.
Yeah, you want to have a team name?
Yeah. Little matching jackets. You want to be able to identify each other easily, so you're going to want name tags.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be your name, but just a name of some sort,
That's our crime podcast. That'd be a good podcast. That would be a good crime.
How to do crime and not do the time.
Yeah. With Willie and Eric.
Two people who've never done crimes.
Hi, we're people who've never been to jail.
I've seen a lot of movies where crimes happen.
I've only seen a few of them, but I get it. How many different crimes could it be? I watched a crime movie last night. It was Hell or High Water. You ever seen that?
Oh, yeah? No,
It was a good movie. It was a Chris Pine, some other guy, and Jeff Bridges.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Sounds like a Western.
It was. It was
okay.
It was like bank robbers
Old
in
school
Texas.
crimes.
Yeah, but it was like in the new. It was like takes place in today, but they're like bank robbers in like the middle of Texas where cops don't exist. I guess.
I feel like I could have done crimes back in old Western times.
Yeah, easily.
It looks so easy.
Yeah. You didn't need a podcast. You were just like, I'm gonna take that horse, and if I
just
die, I die. The stakes. Life is terrible. Stakes are super low.
Yeah.
Like dying doesn't even mean anything. I just want to live a little better, and I'll literally die for it. Bloodily.
Living where how I am living is not fun.
Yeah, it's not fun at all. Those were good times.
Yeah.
I can rustle cattle and get hung, or I don't know, get bit by a snake at my house. It doesn't really matter. It's all shitty.
Yeah, old Western is more like gambling.
Yeah.
Crime was like, okay, how much do you value your life, and will you put it against a better life?
Yeah. How much do you value your life against how fast are you? And that's it, dude.
Very fast. Well, you have a good shot.
But like, yeah, that movie, it was a good movie. And I think you can still rob banks in the middle of the country. I bet you could still do that. In like small enough towns.
I think it still happens, yeah.
That's awesome.
I think even in big cities, some people have tried still. I just watched Money Heist all
the
5
Brazilian
seasons or whatever.
Brazilian
it's,
show?
from Spain, I think.
Oh, okay.
It was really good.
No, that's cool. How was
It's good. I enjoyed it, yeah.
It was like an Ocean's 11 kind of thing, or?
Yeah, it's more in that realm.
Okay.
It kind of turns into like a soap opera while they're doing crimes.
Like Telemundo?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I
what do you
haven't
mean,
watched a lot of Telemundo, so I'm I'm just guessing, I guess.
Like someone's like girlfriend bangs their dad or something like that? Like that
a lot
dramatic?
of like relationships going on amongst the robbers
Okay.
and the hostages and everything.
The hostages get involved?
Yeah.
Man.
So it's really just like
That'd be a power dynamic
who's
that'd be hard to get
sleeping with
over.
who on this one?
Wait, the hostages bang the robbers?
Yeah,
I guess
some
the
of
robbers
them.
are banging the hostages.
Yeah,
That's just how the dynamic is.
That's part of the drama right there. You're like, you actually like them? No, you just have the oh man, I can't even think of the syndrome now.
Stockholm
Stockholm.
syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They even start calling one of the girls
I got
Stockholm.
Cockholm syndrome. Let me get that dick.
turns into softcore porn.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of does a little bit here and there.
Yes, Spain gets freaky.
Yeah.
I know about that. They take a siesta and then fuck all night.
Is that
Spain's
Spain?
a great place, I think.
Does Spain do siestas?
I think so. I think that's where siestas come from.
Yeah, maybe.
They
I
all
thought it was
take
from
a-
Mexico.
No, that's racist.
How's that racist?
You're just saying Mexicans are lazy. The Spanish are
No.
lazy.
And that's not
Mexicans are
racist
hardworking
'cause
people.
It's true.
Yeah. The Spanish are lazy.
They also used to
hedonists.
fuck goats.
Yeah. They fuck ghosts and each other all night and they sleep all day. They're garbage people. Mexicans are hardworking people.
I didn't say they're not hardworking. You know what? Needing siestas in the middle of the day? That sounds like very hardworking people. They're just
No way.
acknowledging, hey, if we rest, we could work better for the end of the day.
I feel like the Spanish
Right?
take siestas because they do Molly all night and they're exhausted. And they're like, 2:00, I need a nap before I go do Molly more.
It's not actually a nap. They just didn't sleep the night before.
Yeah. They take siestas like college freshmen take naps. Like they just did drugs all night. They didn't do fucking anything productive.
They are. I think they're called DJ naps too, where you just like sleep 2 hours at a time here and there throughout the day.
Yeah, if you're taking something called a DJ nap, you're not working very hard.
Made famous in Miami.
The Spanish are famous for their DJ naps. Like, oh yeah, these are hardworking people.
DJs are very hardworking people. Sometimes they perform in multiple states in a night.
Yeah, I played 2 stages. That was hard. I bet it is exhausting though, doing that much ecstasy. It's probably hard.
Even watching people do that much ecstasy sounds exhausting.
I know, yeah. Watching everybody fucking like stop touching each other, you weirdos. Just chill. Listen to the music. Does anyone like the music?
Why am I even here?
Was it ever about the music or was it more about the ecstasy?
How many existential breakdowns have DJs had?
Yeah, I'm DJ Existential. Why am I even here?
Why?
What are we even
I
doing?
wear a mask. They don't even know who I am.
I don't have an identity. My name's Carl.
I'm Carl,
I'm
everyone.
Carl, everyone. Does anyone know me? Nobody even fucking knows
Care about
me.
me? There's no heart or soul in any of my music.
My music is based on shapes I created in a software. No one even listens to it. They're just snorting acid. I don't even know how you do that. DJ Existential. Man, this guy sucks.
DJ Existential.
And DJ Existential always bumming me out, dude.
Hey, man, we're all on drugs out here. Yeah. Calm down.
We're only taking drugs to get away from the pain in our lives. My God, this song is just so long.
This is not the drop This is a drop in mood.
I feel the drop, but definitely I'm sadder for sure. Yeah. The song just feels long because it's real.
My serotonin's the only thing dropping.
Yeah. I thought you were supposed to feel bad after Molly.
Yeah, that's the next day. I
feel bad during the Molly, thanks to DJ Existential.
That's the rock bottom of doing drugs, when you feel bad during the drugs.
Yeah, like, oh, even this isn't working. That sucks. I need a siesta. Yeah, I heard Money Heist is good. I gotta check it out.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
A lot of I'm glad to hear there's fucking in it.
Yeah, there's some fucking in it.
It's always nice when it's like when shows just kind of throw fucking into it when it you wouldn't expect it.
Yeah,
in real life.
I didn't know much about the show, so once it started being like a bunch of relationship things happening, it like started unwinding, and I'm like, hey, wait a second, am I watching a soap opera? You guys tricked me with the whole Money Heist thing.
Is this like Emily in Paris or something? What the hell is this?
They're all going to do this giant heist. I'm like, how did they make a heist last for this many seasons? And then there's all this other
the same
stuff
heist?
It's so the whole entire show is 2 heists.
That's it?
Yeah. It's like 2 to 3 seasons.
You're losing me.
Yeah.
I'm being 2 heists. Like it's not even a heist a season?
Massive heists. No.
They're getting ready for the heist in one season, and then the next season.
There's lots of flashbacks to show them getting ready and lots of intricacies. And that's what's cool. The planning of this heist and all that sort of stuff is very Ocean's 11, and I just enjoy that stuff.
Yeah. Me too.
I'm easy.
I know it's stupid, but I love it. Mm-hmm. That's why Red Notice pissed me off, because I was like, how did you how am I not liking this? This is already a dumb concept, and I'm like, if I ever notice the dumb concept is stupid, you really didn't do it well.
Yeah, did you do not enough drugs or too many drugs when you wrote this? What?
Same with I just watched Army of Thieves. Did you watch that?
No.
I watched that super absentmindly. It was a terrible movie. But.
Yeah, well, it's the sequel or something to that.
It's the prequel to the terrible zombie movie that Zack Snyder did.
Right, but they didn't let Zack Snyder touch this one, right? He's just a producer on it.
I have no idea.
Oh.
I did not do enough. I watched it over 3 days. It was that bad.
That's a pretty bad movie.
I watched like 40 minutes of it. I'm like, yeah, I don't care. Okay, I'm going to go to bed. Come back to it a couple days later, watch like 20 minutes of it. I'm like, yeah, all right, whatever.
You binge a series and watch like 6 hours of a series. You're like, this it's really stretching this 2 hours.
Yeah, dude. When movie pacing can't keep my fucking attention, but TV show pacing can, you're like, that's not. You fucked up in the movie department.
Yeah. Not trying hard enough anymore.
Yeah. But, yeah, I don't know. A lot of heist movies, they're like mob movies. They've kind of lost their shine.
Yeah,
we've seen them all kind of done so many times that they're just not exciting anymore.
So you gotta watch foreign ones now.
Yeah, right? I know, for real, though.
They're different.
Korean, I want to see a Korean heist movie. I saw the Koreans went to space, at least in movie land.
In movies, I was like, I didn't
TV
see
show
that.
land.
And now I'm just so confused.
Now I don't know if they've gone to space. Have they actually gone to space?
I don't know.
The Koreans, South Koreans. I know North Koreans haven't been to space.
Yeah, sure they have.
Yeah. The North Koreans can barely get over the Pacific Ocean in an unmanned missile.
Has traveled to space himself. He is a Martian.
Yeah, he came down from space.
In
a bubble.
No, what do you mean the Koreans have gone to space on TV?
They have a show about Koreans going to space. Koreans in space. Space.
Did it seem like hopeful, or did it seem like we've been here and this is what happened?
I think it's not about real Koreans going to... Well, I mean, I guess it is about real Koreans, but it's not real Korea. It's like a Korea with a lot of problems. They have to go to space to to solve them. And that's a genre I never understand. It's like things are bad on Earth.
Like
We got to go to
Lost in
space to
Space?
figure it out.
Yeah.
That's a big
Where
thing.
the air's thinner and it's easier to think.
Yeah. We go to space. We'll figure out how to just ditch out on Earth.
Yeah.
That's always the end game in those movies.
I need somewhere quiet.
Yeah.
Like space.
If I go to space, I'll figure out pollution or something. I don't really know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, if you can figure out how to survive somewhere in space, then you should be able to figure out how to survive down here, I guess.
Yeah, right?
That's the...
You'd think.
Yeah.
You'd be in space like, oh, I figured it out. Less people.
Yeah.
That's why it's going so well up here, because there's like 7 of us.
So much easier. And we still get in fights.
Yeah, it's still not all peaches and cream. But
We still think maybe 4 or 5. That seems the optimal number. Everyone kind of has to get along.
yeah. Yeah, and you're like, people can't get along. You're like, yeah, orangutans can't get along. It's kind of just animal nature.
Yeah.
Get a bunch of dogs together, they start fighting. It's just
No one gets along in masses.
Yeah. Even if we have like language and reading, we're still like animals being like, look at those fucking assholes over there. Can you believe they believe this?
Yeah.
Good thing I believe that.
So Korea's gone to space.
Yeah, Korea went to only on TV though.
Only on TV, yeah.
Maybe though. I don't know. Has Korea gone to space?
I mean,
this is why we need a producer.
They seem smart enough to have gone to space.
I know. I feel like they should have figured it out. I'm looking it up.
I'm gonna be shocked if they haven't.
I bet.
Their space program could be mixed in with ours at this point. I think actually.
Okay, well, that doesn't count. You know, you're just hitching a ride, Korea.
Yeah. Well,
Thanks
we've been
for
hitching.
nothing.
We've been hitching rides out with like Russia and possibly Korea. We've been hitching rides to space for years.
That's true. But I don't like it when someone else does it to us.
And yeah, we were one of the first to do it. Not the first, but it was Russians were the first, right?
Probably.
They sent a potato or something. Sputnik.
This was the third thing.
Potato.
Oh! Korea has been to space.
Good job, Korea.
So it launched, and it was only in since October 21st. They've been to space.
Last October?
Like this October,
They did
yeah.
it during the pandemic?
Hell yeah! They're like, no one has COVID over there. They stopped everyone from coming in. They were like, we're locking down for a month. They stopped it. Like, now we can worry about going to space.
guess
Now we can catch up with the rest of the world and all the other things.
Thank God they're
Great
locked down.
idea.
We need to catch the fuck up.
All right, we can go to space. We can build a nuke. We can
We're some of the smartest people. We should be way ahead of them. We just
Yeah.
haven't had the time.
Yeah, exactly. You got to do all the other stuff. That's great.
I think we've actually
We're
had
gonna build a tank. You know, all kinds of stuff.
we've had the most space launches in probably 2 decades during the pandemic, right?
I don't know. I hope
I think so.
That's probably a good idea.
We did all the billionaire launches.
Oh yeah. I think it's more like we've been paying attention to space more.
Maybe.
'Cause I feel like we've been sending stuff to space like constantly, like satellites and all that shit.
Constantly
You know?
sending stuff and people.
Or like hitching a ride with Russia and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Now it's just like billionaires are doing it, so it's like
shiny.
a new exactly. It's shiny and cool. It's a new space race, but we've already been there, so it's not as exciting.
Yeah, it's just a literal race in space.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a
no,
space
my
race.
space rocket's faster than yours.
Yeah, it's like we're doing a space race, but like the technology already exists, so it's not like exciting. Who can build a rocket? Like we have rockets. We know how to get to space.
Billionaires
Who can-
are not,
but who-
like,
what
not
billionaires
with
can
my
figure it
name
out?
on the side of it.
Yeah, and they're still fucking up all the time.
Yeah.
SpaceX is always having stuff blow up. They're like, dude, this technology's been around for like 60 years. Computers are newer than rockets.
Yeah. Pay someone else. This is-
Yeah. Hire some NASA people or some shit. Dude. Why are we trying to reinvent the rocket? Can anyone build a train?
a working better
Can we
train.
do some trains, please?
Yeah. Yeah, what happened to us getting bullet trains and other things down here on Earth where I live?
Yeah, for real.
Where all of us live.
We made more bullets. Does that count?
Yeah. We made a train built of bullets. Is that what you guys want? Well, we asked for it all.
It's not even close. This train is slower than other trains.
So dangerous.
The bullets are live. When it gets hot, they start going off.
Yeah. This was a heat up bullets. That's how you shoot them. It's a horrible way to transport bullets.
But yeah, trains would be awesome. It'd be a lot easier to do stand-up if there was trains.
There was like, yeah, if that
If
was
there
an
was like
actual
trains
good
that
way
I could
of
fucking just
traveling,
hop around, I would totally be
it'd be fun.
way easier to the road.
Yeah, train hopping, show
That'd
to
be
show.
sweet.
That sounds so fun.
I know. I don't know how much they'd be, but like, I don't know, you get your own
There'd be-
seat.
There'd be a bunch of terrible open mics going on the train cars.
Oh yeah, dude, definitely. There'd be an entertainment car. Oh God, that would be. That's like
Man.
fucking.
Being a train comic worse than being a boat comic?
I think so. I think train comic would be worse because boat comic, you're there for a few weeks.
Yeah.
You can, you're on an island for some of the day. You know what I mean, or some shit when you
Yeah,
stop in the
that's
Bahamas,
true.
wherever the fuck. With a train, you're like, man, I can't wait to get to St. Louis. Then I'll have some fun.
Yeah.
Once I get to Missouri.
There's no destination the train could be taking you to that's like, yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe
That's
like,
true.
You're going to, I don't know, the Miami or some shit, or New Orleans,
Yeah.
New York.
And on a train, you're still kind of stuck because you can't just get out randomly somewhere.
Yeah.
And you're trapped in an even smaller
Yeah, it's not very big.
space.
Would be nice, though. I mean, but, like, you could get off, and then there'd be another train. That's how trains work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully.
Our
If you do it well.
Are trains like, is that much better than just taking a bus?
I think so, just because it's like, you don't have to fill up a bus with gas all the time. You can use trains. Trains have, like, magnets or something crazy.
It's quicker.
Yeah, and it's faster. And also, like, I feel like the bus people and train people are not the same. You know? Like, I think we still need to have buses.
Yeah.
So bus people would stay on
the
like,
buses.
Greyhounds. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, you'd still have
So the train's expensive. It has to stay more expensive.
a little more expensive, but not like,
Yeah.
how much is a Greyhound? Like $50?
Yeah, somewhere around that.
Make a
Sometimes
train
cheaper,
100.
Sometimes
You
more.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe just double it. Just be like, hey,
Yeah. You
stay
get
the
there
hell off
quicker
this
and-
train, hobos.
Yeah. Fun thing with trains is they have bars.
Yeah, trains have
I
bars.
think. I haven't really been on a lot of trains, but every train I've seen in movies and TV shows have
Yeah.
bars.
Yeah, you go to the bar cart. That's like, and they'll beat planes like that, dude. I'll stop traveling by plane the day I get to fucking sit at a bar and go somewhere at the same time.
Yeah.
It'd be amazing.
Yeah, train.
It's crazy that we
train
don't have that
bar,
technology.
Like a smoking lounge in there, probably. 'Cause you
Yeah.
got your windows can go down and stuff too, so you can get fresh air in there.
Yeah.
Right.
You see the countryside. You don't have to worry about
Yeah.
driving. That's something I like about
Sometimes
driving. is, like,
cowboys
just
will
seeing-
come up and try and rob the
Yeah,
train.
that'd be sweet. Cowboys and Teslas trying to catch the bullet train.
Like, could we
Give us
bring-
all your Bitcoin. Like, what year is it?
this is a confusing future.
Just do it. We've already done this.
Are we super in the future? Or are we in the past? Like what? Yeah, that'd be fun.
I'm Butch Cassidex. I'm here for your NFTs.
Yeah, it's just walking by with like a little drive thing. Is like, stick your USB in here now. Punch your
USBs,
code
USBs,
in.
USBs. He's wearing a mask, but just to be respectful. No, this isn't to cover my identity. I just don't want to get anyone sick. I was feeling a little ill earlier.
I had a cough. I'm a respectful robber. Yeah, if you want to be a cool robber now, you can't wear a mask anymore.
Yeah,
That's
right.
That's done with forever.
Yeah, you got to go ski mask. Ski mask is still cool for robberies.
Because your mouth's open, yeah. Just your mouth. It's
Yeah.
super disrespectful.
Yeah, it's the opposite.
That's the way
Yeah.
to rob for
This
sure.
guy covered everything but his mouth. What an asshole. I'm not even mad about getting robbed. That's just Does he not know about the pandemic?
I wasn't mad about him coming to steal my jewelry or anything, but this is out of line.
I'm okay with getting pistol whipped in the nose, but cover your mouth if you're gonna do it. I have kids at home. My dad lives with me. I'm immunocompromised and my nose is broken.
Yeah, you're gonna steal my watch. Also, steal my mask. Yeah. You piece of shit.
All right. Phone, keys, wallet. You're like, and mask.
Yeah, you're like, cover your mouth first,
cover
and
your
then
mouth.
ask
Yeah.
me.
At least pull your shirt up.
Put your hand over your mouth. You do something. You're not even trying.
Yeah, dude, trains will be fun. I'd be into that.
I'm down. We might get them. Might get them again when gas is $12 a gallon and no one can afford it anymore.
We'll be like, okay, let's think about this. Let's think about this train thing.
Like, hey, we might all need to travel together again.
Yeah.
Individuals not working. That's the way to get because that's the way all the self-driving cars will end up having to be, is like not many people own a car. You just kind of, everyone uses cars and
self-driving
stuff.
cars. See, it's like, that's the thing. We keep just reinventing trains. It's like, just build the train.
Yeah. We just need trains that move in 3D direction, or at least who not just on a y-axis but also the x-axis, so they can like,
and z-axis.
Yeah.
Let's go up and down too.
So what if we just had trains that were like hover trains that can just drive over whatever? That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I think that's no more.
I think that's
cars.
an airplane.
No, but not up in the up in space or the air. I mean, I know where space is. Shut up. Not where like Korea just recently went to for the first time. I know things.
You get up there, you're like, man, there's a lot of Koreans up here. Space is
a bird. It's a plane. No, it's a Korean person. They just made it to space. Good for them. Yeah. No, I still
this
mean
some
on
alien
the ground.
language? No, that's Korean. You just don't know what Korean looks like. What do all these markings mean? It's Korean, dude. It's not like a crazy.
That has to happen at some point. Some like Americans gotten up to space and seen some other language.
Yeah, right.
Like alien language.
Yeah. Oh my God.
No, that is Chinese.
Wonder how they carved this into this metal thousands of years ago. That's just Russian.
What are these hieroglyphs? Like, how did you become an astronaut?
Yeah. What planet are you from? Like, all right, that's getting a little racist. It's clearly just a Korean lady.
So on the space station with you.
Yeah. Oh my God. We made first contact.
So America takes a selfie. Me and the first alien life form. Like, what? No.
Yeah. I saw the freeway, the underground freeway that Tesla's trying to build.
Oh, and
I saw like traffic in it. I was like,
really?
Dude, what's the point of doing any of this?
Wait, what do you mean traffic in it? There's cars allowed down there?
Yeah, or like there's a
But they're
I
still
can't
building
remember.
it.
I don't know where this was, but it was like it was wherever they're doing the demo thing or whatever whatever they call it, the beta release or some shit.
Are they doing? I don't know where they're at.
I don't know what you call this thing, but
this is something I should check out because it's like under our ground is just tunnels.
yeah, it might be here. I don't know.
I never look.
Yeah, but I saw like someone was in it and they were like, oh yeah, we got to go to this place to get your car so you can go home or whatever the fuck, and they like pull around this corner and there's just traffic. They're like, yeah, one of the gates is closed, so there's traffic now. You're like, this is a freeway. I've seen this before.
So it's just a second.
So the gate was
freeway.
closed. You mean an exit?
Yeah.
That's the exact same thing.
Basically, we're like, hey, we've run out of room to make more lanes on our freeways.
Yeah.
We need to make more underground.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the only way to have more lanes.
It's like, just build trains.
Yeah. Or at least like make it where it's those big giant like ball things that, I mean, these are like sci-fi, but like, you know, a big ball that you could like shoot through the tunnel or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, like in Futurama.
Yeah. So you like drop in and you jump in one of those and it just shoots you to where the hell
That'd
you're
be sweet.
going.
I'd be into
That'd
that.
be cool.
Or teleportation. How have we not been working on that?
Someone's probably been working on it. I don't
Not
think
hard enough.
I don't think they're doing a good job. Yeah. I don't think we're going to get there.
Yeah, not for a while.
No.
And you don't want to be like the first. I wouldn't want to teleport for the first 100 years of this technology.
It's going to be a while. I'm going to have to watch a lot of success with it first.
Yeah. And even then, I'm like, I want to be like, fucking
How
clenching.
do I clench my molecules?
Yeah. If you clench, you're only getting in more danger.
Yeah.
It's like getting a shot. Like, fuck.
I'm just trying to make myself more dense or something. I don't know. Less dense? What do I want to be for this? Yeah, we need to figure out new travel or different travel.
I rolled my ankle on a dirt bike.
Yeah, how'd you do that? I mean,
So that could be a way to get around, you know?
Yeah.
Everyone rides dirt bikes.
sort
have to
of.
learn.
It sounds
You have to
difficult.
learn how. I was
Have you been a rider? Were you a rider when you were younger?
I rode them like a couple times. And so I was like, it was like probably 10 years since I've ridden a dirt bike.
Okay.
And my friends were like, hey, you want to go ride dirt bikes? And I was like, hell yeah.
Were you drunk already this day?
No.
No?
It was
All right.
first thing in the morning. I was like, hey, we're going to go to the beach.
Doesn't
And
mean
then
you're not
and then
drunk.
he's like, no, we're going to ride dirt bikes. And I was like, sounds easy. And I fucking went out.
No, it doesn't.
I'm like, easy enough. Sounds like a chill day.
Just riding dirt bikes.
Riding
You guys
motorcycles.
ride them all the time? I never do it?
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, like, you guys ride motorcycles all the time. Therefore, I do. Or something. I don't know what I was thinking.
So how did you actually hurt your ankle riding did you fall off of it or?
Yeah. But it was going pretty well up until, I fell off it and hurt myself.
Yeah.
But that's like anything.
If it were going bad and then you still kept going, then it's completely your fault.
If it were going bad from the beginning, then it kind of was. I couldn't get out of neutral. I was in neutral and because you got to time like the gear shift with the gas,
Yeah.
like how a clutch works. But I couldn't get the timing right, and I remember I'm trying to shift. I'm like honking the horn accidentally, and I'm like, "This is not a good omen. This is not a good start to
gotta look embarrassing.
This piece of machinery."
Like, is he gonna do a trick? He's honking his horn
Yeah,
at us.
beep, beep. I'm like trying to shift, like stalling it, honking at the same
I
time.
didn't even know dirt bikes have horns.
Yeah, me neither. I found it.
Never seen someone use a horn on a dirt bike.
It's kind of a soft horn too. It's like meep meep. It's not like I don't know, like a truck horn.
Yeah.
But they were just gonna I was just gonna ride on like the flat ground and kind of like get used to it. And so I got it out of neutral and I got into first. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is good. And instead of just keeping it on the flat ground, I was like, I'm gonna go on the motocross track. and so I got on the motocross track, and it was a blast. I did like 3 laps, like no problem. I was like, this is super fun. And then I tried to slow down, and I was like, that's not happening. And then I fell off and fucked my foot.
Slowing down was your problem?
Slowing down was really hard, yeah. Because you got to use the foot brake, and I like missed, and I like fucking. It was right in front of like the entrance where like everybody was too.
Yeah.
So I just like fell right like in like 5 feet in front of where we're sitting, basically, like in front of all my friends. And yeah, dude, I messed my foot up really bad.
Damn.
It was good.
You just instantly go into pain with it or shock for a minute?
It was pretty much instantly painful, which is good. If it was shock,
yeah.
then it's like
Then
then I
you
probably
really
really
hurt
would have fucked
yourself.
myself
Yeah.
up. Because the second I landed, I was like, yeah, that hurt. That was fucking
man,
bad.
I fucked up.
My foot's still a little messed up from it,
Yeah.
but
I mean, it hasn't been that long.
Yeah, I know. It's only been like a couple weeks.
I've like rolled my ankle skateboarding many a times, and it'll take like a month or so before it's like fully healed.
It'll probably take a couple weeks.
Yeah.
But I got high tops for Christmas too. And I've like fucking
wear those.
squeezing into those things.
Yeah.
I was in Brea, and I was like, well, I gotta wear my new shoes, and I'm like breaking my ankles again, getting them for like no reason.
Also, it's just you're being lazy because you could untie. You could really loosen it or untie
totally
it even.
untie the whole thing.
Yeah, because that's the better way into. I only wear high tops like tied up like halfway.
Yeah, I know that's a good idea.
Lace them up halfway. You can put them through the top if you want, and then just leave the fucking middle.
Yeah,
They're so uncomfortable otherwise.
I don't know. They're pretty nice, dude. They're really supportive of my broken ankle.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
It's like a boot.
Yeah, you should wear them.
It's like a boot with style.
Man.
Yeah. You ever ridden a dirt bike?
I have not.
Yeah.
And your story's not making me.
You can just
feel
hop
like
on
doing
and you're
it.
good.
Yeah, like I wanted to a lot when I was younger.
Have you ever ridden a bicycle?
Yeah.
It's like the same thing.
No, I've never broken my ankle riding a bicycle.
No, it's like the exact same thing.
So you're not good at riding bicycles either?
No, I hurt myself all the time on bicycles.
All right, maybe it is the same thing.
No, it's the same thing as a bicycle. It's just like 300 pounds heavier. It gets really hot.
And it's much faster.
And it's super fast. And you can't stop.
Yeah, like a bicycle.
But it is like a bicycle. In that you have to keep your balance really well the whole time also.
It's physically, like a bicycle. That's like a bus is kind of a skateboard.
It's funny. I haven't ridden a bicycle in like 5 years, let alone a dirt bike.
Yeah.
I was like,
should have started.
I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, I should have gotten. I mean, like, do you guys have like a mountain bike or something I could try?
I know. I haven't ridden a bike in forever either.
Yeah, eventually, it's like if you have a bike, you just got like I'm like, oh, that guy got a DUI or something.
Yeah.
You know? Is that if you're in like the full garb, then I don't think you got a DUI. But still, it sounds like a pretty convenient way to hide your DUI.
If you're in a city riding a bike, yeah. If you're out in like a suburb or by the beach, then you can ride a bike still.
Yeah, then
if
it's like
if
nice.
it looks like you're riding a bike from destination to destination,
yeah,
then yeah. Out here especially, that is what it's like. Either you can't afford a car or you got a DUI.
Yeah. And it's usually DUI out here. Or you're like homeless. Homeless people are really big on bicycles out here.
Yeah. They're easy to find.
They always got a little tractor thing or trailer behind them. The bikes with like the little trailer, the wagon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I in other countries, like people just ride bikes all the time. I was in Amsterdam and I saw someone. They had like one of those cart things. They were carrying a refrigerator.
Damn.
They were just riding their refrigerator home from the store. I have a car and I'd get it delivered.
Yeah, right. I wouldn't fucking dare.
Even if I had a truck, I'd still get it delivered.
He goes to IKEA because they're everywhere, I guess. In that part of the country or that part of the world. You got IKEA's like Starbucks just selling furniture everywhere.
Yeah. It's just a random purchase for the day. Like, I decided to get a new fridge.
Yeah. Do you want it shipped? Like, nah, just load it onto my bicycle. What? Yeah, it's right down the road.
Talk them out of it.
It's only a few miles away.
A few miles?
Miles? Dude, what?
Yeah, everyone else has very strong calves in the rest of the world.
Yeah, for real.
Very weak.
I went to
weak
Copenhagen.
calf nation.
My sister went to, she did a study abroad thing in Copenhagen.
yeah.
We went out there with my mom and stuff to visit her. And we rode bikes around, and it was super fun.
Yeah.
It's very bike friendly out there.
Yeah, most of those places are.
Yeah. A lot of weird cars. They got tiny cars out there, too. Cars aren't as big.
No one has big cars but us.
Yeah.
That's
Fucking cowards.
Even the, like vans and stuff are all like squished in.
Yeah, right. They're all tiny.
Yeah.
We got to make room for the bicycles.
I know.
That is true, too. You're like, well, I gotta pick up my fridge. Can't take the car. Gotta take the bike.
Yeah. I saw a bike crash in Amsterdam too, which
Sick.
I'd never seen. Like 2 bikes crashed into each other. One like bent the other one's wheel.
Damn.
Never seen that before. I didn't know you could do that.
What did they do? They fight each other?
No, there's just there's so many bikes around. The one person who like bent their tire just dropped their bike down and went and grabbed another bike.
Like, yeah, it's in my bike. This is a state bike or something.
I mean, I think it was probably tourists and stuff. We were in a like more touristy part of town, and there's all those like bikes you can rent and
Yeah, that's
stuff.
what we
So
did.
it's
We rented some
probably
bikes.
it's probably just like they just left some company's bike and took another one of the company's bike. I don't
That's
know.
hilarious. Can you imagine just like getting into a huge car accident and just grabbing another car and keep going? Like all bloody and concussed. You're like, that happens. Don't worry about it. You throw up. Get another car.
Oh, yeah, awesome.
Gotta drive myself to the hospital.
So, bike's not the best form of transportation. We need something else.
Yeah.
We need smaller communities.
Need I don't know, dude. Running. I think we should go back to running everywhere.
Yeah, that'd
People
probably be
sprinting
good.
around outside. That'd be fun.
That'd be better for people's health, at least.
Just booking it. Ugh, Jesus. I'm yawning out of excitement.
Yeah, like you good?
I yawned because I'm thrilled. I yawned because I'm coming up on mushrooms right now. And it's
Almost there. If you need to lay down on your stomach,
yeah.
Feel free.
I'm kind of fucking losing it right now.
Man, I forgot about that. It's been a while since I've done mushrooms.
Yeah, I did it
Yeah,
in
just like-
Maui. It was fun.
You get the yawns, and then you're just like, ooh.
Yeah, you're like, all right, new place.
Start smiling.
I'm somewhere else now.
Skin's buzzing a little bit.
Yeah,
That
it was
is
great.
fun. That's a good thing. That's what I like with psychedelics. They turn on.
Yeah.
Like nothing else is like that. Just kind of like it's on now, and it's just like nice.
Yeah.
Everything else hits you harder.
I know, for real. No, even smoking weed.
Yeah.
You smoke weed and you're like, now I'm tired immediately.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm exhausted. Was this ever fun?
Yeah, like even edibles where it's like a timed release, it starts hitting you, and you're like, "Damn it, I did too much."
Yeah, exactly. Right away. You're like, well,
Son
this
of a
sucks. Smoke weed and I'm like, I'm exhausted. Maybe I need to smoke 5 more times today.
Yeah.
And that'll get me out of
I
it.
gotta smoke myself out of the slump. Yeah, so you want to get some mushrooms soon? Mushrooms sound good.
Mushrooms sound fun.
Yeah.
Go to Joshua Tree.
Yeah.
That's where you're supposed to do mushrooms.
You don't have to.
Everyone's like, go to
I've never done
Joshua
that.
Tree
Yeah.
and do psychedelics.
I have seen some cool houses and places you can rent out there that make it look pretty fun.
That would be sick. Be out in the desert. I'll try to get bit by a rattlesnake. Mix the toxins in my bloodstream. See if I can see the serpent god or something.
Yeah, you would be the one out there. You're just like, I got one. Like, why?
Why?
Put it back.
Stop. And it was so hard to catch. I gotta put
I
it back.
did it though. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it got me a few times. I'm getting lightheaded. I don't know if it's the mushrooms or the poison.
That's the worst ones. You're like, oh man, I have to be an adult now, and I am also on drugs.
Yeah, dude. One time I fell off a one wheel. I think I probably already told the story, but I fell off a one wheel once and like scraped my knee down to like the fucking bone right as I was coming up on mushrooms. And so everyone would be like, everyone's all tripping and be like, man, it's great. We're all just one singular being. And I'm like, my leg hurts. I can't get past that my leg hurts.
Why didn't
was
you guys
awful.
all notice since we're all one singular
Yeah.
being?
Oh, we're all singular one being? So does everyone's leg hurt? No,
Yeah.
just mine? Fuck you guys.
Your guys' legs sting too? No? Just me?
Then I guess we're not a singular being, huh? Jacob.
You go the exact
You fucking
you go the
idiot.
exact opposite way, and mushrooms are like, we are all very separate people.
Yeah. There is no singularity. there's a singularity, I'm not included in it, and that scares me even more. That terrifies me.
That is actually so much worse. The world is a singular being, and they are all against me.
Yeah, the world's a singular being except you. Oh man,
It's the like no homers allowed, and they let in one homer, and you're the other homer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think? Is that good? Is that a podcast?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
That's fine.
Is that okay?
You're always like the kid trying to like leave class. We're like,
Is that enough?
did I write enough
Did we do enough?
things on the paper?
That was 45 minutes. Pretty
You
good.
accept this as my work? Just shut up.
Are you at the place you're driving yet? Jesus Christ. How long do you have to listen to these?
Yeah. What are you on a train or something?
Yeah, probably not. Not if you're in America. If you're in America, you're on a train, you're on the subway, and you're scared, probably.
Yeah. You don't want to be.
Subway is just the train or the buses of trains.
I feel like our trains don't work great out here anymore. I could be wrong, but I feel like they're like bridges, they haven't all been maintained very well.
Yeah, they're guaranteed. Every time trains out here, you get stabbed on and shit. It's just not as glamorous.
Yeah. They're not even robbing the train. They're just
They're just
stabbing people.
Yeah, you're not robbing the train. You're robbing one guy on a train. That's just mugging someone. That's not a train robbery.
You're just getting mugged in the Midwest, out in the countryside. Getting mugged in a big city is boring now. You're gonna get mugged in a field.
Yeah, mugged in scenic Idaho.
All right, well, we're back now. If you're on Patreon, we'll be back with new episodes on Thursdays. If you're not on Patreon, we'll be back with new episodes every Tuesday.
Yeah, yeah, we got some shows coming up. What do we got? We got going to Snappers in May, right?
Yeah, and is it May or is it April?
Can't remember. I gotta check.
I think it's April. You should find out. But
Yeah. In April, we're gonna be in Florida.
We'll be in Florida sometime.
Snappers Comedy Club over near Tampa. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, we'll update you on when, but we're gonna be co-headlining it, so it'll be our show. Should be a lot of fun, and we are working on booking some dates for this year and getting out to some other cities. Yeah, if you want to see us in a city somewhere, fucking let us know. We'll come there.
Leave a comment.
Even if
DM
it's just
us.
one person who wants to see us, we will come there.
Yeah.
You better actually come out, though. We'll be fucking pissed.
Not that pissed.
I end up in
We'll still probably come back to
Nebraska.
Yeah, right.
Omaha, Nebraska.
Yeah. I'm only playing
No
Omaha.
one comes out.
No boony towns in Nebraska. I don't know. That might be fun.
No, I had fun. Like I've had fun in Omaha playing playing house shows and punk bands.
Yeah, I bet it's a blast.
They're great.
I'm
Some
gonna
of
be
the
in
best
Oklahoma
times.
at some point. So, yeah, it's gonna be good, dude. We got some live shows coming up this year. So I guess stay tuned for all that shit. But yeah, I don't know. Is that it? You good?
That's it.
Subscribe on Patreon. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Thanks again for listening to the Two Dumb Babies podcast. If you enjoyed this, be sure to subscribe on Patreon at patreon.com/twodumbbabies, where you can get every episode for just $1 a month. Pretty good.